Hello everyone, I'm Tech and welcome back to another episode of ScuffedMC. Now, today's episode is the biggest project that I've had to take on in quite some time, because we are tackling room number 3. That is going to be going just under here. So you see where, if I can get down the ladder, see where this is? Down there is going to become another room. Now, I know the last episode was riddled with issues, so hopefully I've been able to fix those this time. Also, while we're at it, I need to go and get some coal and a lot of stone. However, I guess the first thing I should make is probably some ladders. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. It's only 6 ladders, but it should be enough. Let's see, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, yeah, it should be fine. So go 1, 2, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we need to break out this way and make an entire full room. Now, this could either go one of two ways. Either very well and we get it done by the end of the episode, or it's going to go over into the next one. And yes, that ladder was meant to be there. I've been meaning to put it up alongside here for a long time. But we're now getting on with the option 3, which is, or actually no, option 1 on our to-do list, which is clear out a lot of space. So basically what I need to do is clear out all of this for a third time, which is honestly going to be fun. And by fun I mean absolutely agonising. So hopefully you guys do want to stick around. Now watch this. Look at that. That's one thing that I do like about this. I am going to have to be careful here because around here there is of course the sugarcane farm, so I can't go too far off in this direction. But I think what we can do is probably make the floor, although to be fair, for this little area we don't need to make this room too big. We just have to make sure that we don't break anything. Because if we do, then, well, let's just say it might be in for a little bit of bother. I think that is where the floor is. So if I head up here very quickly, yep, that's where the floor is. So we need to go down a few levels, which means we need to be underneath here. So let's go ahead and start breaking out a little area. Now the one thing that I've realised about this, which is actually kind of good, is because we have the glowstone in place, we don't need to worry about placing torches down here for once. Which is honestly a very nice feeling, because I don't have to go and make hundreds and thousands of them. At this point, I really want you guys to tell me, because we are not far into the video, and hopefully a few of you have at least stuck around this far, because I know the Scuffed episodes don't do as well, so now I'm asking you guys for advice. So, what should I do for this series? Let me know. Now, if you have a really good suggestion that's that good that I just can't help but notice it and go, that's the one, then it will get used in a episode and you will be given credit for your idea, because of course you guys have given me the idea to go and make a thing. So let me know any ideas that you do have, and like I say, if they're good enough, they will get the chance to be put into a video. Now, I've got to go and clear the rest of this out. Okay, so I've now been able to dig out this entire area, and something that I've spotted that has intrigued me is this little area in here, which I think was where we found a lot of coal last time, and I just mined it out and never did anything with the space, which could of course give us an idea of something to do with it, like what we can do, what we can go and put in its place, who knows. But this is going to be the room that we're working with. Now I'm probably going to go for a slightly different design, although this is pushed back to this side. Now I'm going to have to try and push this back a further block either side, this way and that way, just to make sure that my idea is going to work. Because I've got a fairly decent plan for it. It is nothing too ridiculous this time, which is a bit of a shame because I know everybody that watches this likes watching me build something that is absolutely ridiculous, but at the same time still somehow works. But I think what we're going to do is just going to stick with the old pattern of oak and birch, because hey, it worked for us last time, so hopefully it should work for us this time as well. Okay, so there we go. That is now this room all cleared out. As you can see, it's a bit dull, but at least there's some lighting, which is a massive bonus on last time. We did get quite a lot of cobble from it though, so we should be good for doing the roof and the floor, which means I'm probably going to have to dig this out just one further, but I'm going to do that off camera just to save you guys the torture of having to watch it all. Okay, so now I'm nearly done with the floor. I just hope that I've been able to fix the audio issues that we were having last episode, because, yeah, as you know, it was quite a pain to get that sorted, and it took me a while in editing, so hopefully this one shouldn't be as bad. I've gone and changed a few settings in my recording software, and hopefully you can actually also hear me over the game, because I know the game was quite loud too. Right, let's go, and this isn't the right level. Okay, now let's go and throw this into the chest. That in there and that in there. Perfect. Right, there is all that sorted. Now we need to go and get a lot of birch and a lot of oak. In fact, I'm going to have to check the logs chest. Yeah, we're going to go and need to do some slight deforestation, but nothing too major. We should be sorted and done in, I don't know how long. Basically, I've got a lot of work to do, and we need to go and find a lot of trees. Thankfully, when it comes to trees, I know just the place, and that is around here in this little birch forest. Now, in case you're wondering where this birch forest is, this is via another one of my little homes I've got set. Because I was originally going to have a little bit of an ocean base for this season, but we ended up going with the one that is currently now the one that you see in our base. Right, and while we're here, just going to go and get this entire tree. So hopefully, there we go, that's at least a start. And now let's go and get a lot more. Okay, so I've now been on a little bit of an expedition to go and find us some birch logs and some oak logs. And now I can go and at least put those in place for here to try and match up with what we've got up there. Which means we're going to have to go like this. There we go. And then we're going to have to do that all the way around. Which means we might have to break the ladders that we put down at the start of the episode, which is a little bit of a pain. And I'm also going to have to learn how to place birch planks because they're not meant to go there, they're meant to go there. Right, let's go ahead and break away these, and then I'll go and put these back in place after. Just so we have some space to go and put all the birch planks in, to at least continue the design and make it look somewhat good, and also make it so I can actually walk up the ladder. Because, yeah, it'd be a bit of a pain if I had a ladder, you know, I kind of can't walk up. Because that is why ladders are here, so you can actually walk up the things. Right, let's go and do just that, and actually walk all the way back up to the top of this one, or climb back up here before someone gets mad and yells at me in the comments. Right, while we're here, I need to then go and clear away the gravel from here, and of course, the stone from here, which is really tricky to do. Forget it, I'll just do it from here. And break, there we go. Right, let's go and put all this back in place. And let's go and do that on here, and then we'll go and do that on the other side as well. There we go, that's those now in place. So we need to get our oak logs and do the same design that we've had for all of our previous attempts at making bases and stuff. And that is our logs. We've got one piece of log, 2 glowstone, and another piece of log. So I'm going to have to go through all the glowstone that I've got and just hope that it is enough. Yeah, it should be fine. Right, let's go and put all that in there. Let's go and grab the stack of glowstone and head our way back down the ladder and back to this room. Okay, now this room is not going to be the best looking room of the entire place, but it is going to serve quite a good purpose. Because I realised I am making this room and I never really told you guys what I was going to do with it. But this is going to become our room for the enchanting table. In fact, one thing I'm thinking is I should probably move those in one block so I can put these around the back, maybe? Hang on, I'm going to go and move all these in one block. Give me 2 minutes. Or for editing magic, like 2 seconds. Right, so after a bit of work, we've started with this, and this is what our walls are going to look like. It's basically the exact same pattern that we did a long time ago. Now I'm just hoping there isn't water behind this. No, there isn't. Okay, that's good. Because above here is our sugarcane farm, and I don't want to go and break any of that because it took me a while to set up. And the redstone for it was a little bit of a pain. Now the one thing that I'm thinking of, which I know is going to be a pain, is trying to get everything sorted to get the roof in place and the floor in place, because they are all going to be our wonderful friends, the smooth stone slabs. Now they've been here throughout the entire series, but oh well, I guess they're just going to have to stay a bit more. I guess go and break that away, or add that back in rather. Right, let's go and do that, and then we need to go and get some more birch planks, which means I need to go on a deforestation mission again. What joy. You know, it's one of these times I really wish that shops around here, when the shopping district started selling off oak logs. That'd be very handy. Okay, so I'm just walking around at the moment getting a whole heap of birch trees and everything, and I've just spotted, well, this. I've spotted it before, but I've got absolutely no idea who this belongs to. All I know is I think they've added to it since since we saw it last, which is kind of interesting, but if any of the Scuff members who have this space are watching this video, whose is it? Why is there so much stuff here? Why so many planks? So let's head back down here, and now we've just got to hope we've got enough to actually make it all the way around the edge of this room. Now, hopefully, I've got enough to get the bookshelves and the enchanting table and everything to go with that. We do have an anvil already back at the house, so I don't think we need to put one down here. However, if you guys reckon I should, then who knows, maybe I might. Right, so we are now nearly done with the walls, thankfully, because if we were here any longer, well, I don't know, I might have started driving myself insane. But let's go and finish off putting these last few walls in place. There we go, and just the last one, which is going to be a little bit more of a pain because of gravel. And gravel's existence, which means we need our shovel, which I'm very glad I put mending on, because looks like I'm going to need it. Right, so I'm break that and that, and we don't need them all the way up there. Come on. Right, let's go and put all those in place, and just hope that we have enough, and there we go. That's the walls of this room done. Ceiling needs work. Ceiling definitely needs work. Let's just go and do that. I've got an idea for what to do for the ceiling lighting though, so hopefully we should be a-okay. And yeah, I don't know why that's there. Why's that there? So we now have the start of this other room. I think that's probably going to have to... Oh, I'll figure something out. Right, let's go and now wait on all of these to smelt everything up. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of waiting. Okay, so after a lot of waiting, we've finally got quite a fair few stone slabs, which means I should hopefully have enough now to go ahead and do the floor of this room. Now, as you can see from earlier, like I was saying, it's following our traditional pattern of just birch, stone slabs, oak logs and glowstone, which is basically how we've made literally every room in this entire base this series, which is honestly kind of interesting. Now, a question for the viewers: do let me know if you're actually enjoying this series, because I've had a look on the analytics of the video, and it says that not many people stick around for the full length of the video. Now, I know of a few of you that do, but for those that do not, those that don't stick around, in fact, to be honest, those that don't stick around probably have already gone by now, but for those that have, what's kept you staying around on the video? What's kept you interested in the series? Do let me know in the comments, because honestly, if I can find out what keeps you guys interested, I can do more of that. And now we need to go and make some more paper and a lot of books for bookshelves. Right, 16 books should hopefully be enough for this. Right, let's go and do that. And, oh wait, I forgot how to do this, hang on. Right, let's do that and that. So that's 6 bookshelves, no, only 5, okay. That's not going to be anywhere near enough, because if I remember rightly, it has to be like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. You've got to have like 3 all around, so I need to probably line this up with the center block, which I should mark the center block actually. And there we go. Center block's marked, so we're going to have bookshelves that go around here. Basically, they're going to follow this pattern. This pattern's probably, I might just keep that there to be honest, but that is probably like the pattern that we're going to go for. So we've got bookshelves here and here and here, and then we've got our enchanting table in the middle, and basically that's how the whole thing's going to work. But hopefully I'm just relying on everything smelting up quickly now, because if it doesn't smelt up, then we could have a little bit of a problem, and we don't need any more problems in this build, as this entire base has been problematic enough for me. Right, let's go and throw that in there. And let's go and make our way back down to here and try and continue to make the rest. Right, hopefully now this should be the last set of slabs going in place for the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and there we go. That's the floor now in place. Now, I said I was going to do something different for the ceiling, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the glowstone that's already here, but there's going to be half slabs in the areas where there aren't glowstone. So that's the kind of thing I'm going for, and hopefully, is there anything behind this one, or can I just... Nope, I can just go and grab a block and just fix that. Okay, well, I'll do the rest of the roof off camera, because, well, you've seen me make these before, you probably know how long it takes to do everything. So let's go and grab ourselves some more sugarcane. You see, this is why I'm glad I built a sugarcane farm, because it is very, very handy indeed. Right, let's go and do that. Let's turn the rest of this into paper. Let's see, we've got 63 paper, that should be more than enough. And we should get, okay, 22 books from that. That is not bad. And now we need to go and get some more, we're going to use acacia planks for this one because, well, that's about the only use I have for these things. Okay, let's go and put the books in here. And we'll go and put the, I've done it again. Right, let's go and put those in place. We actually need more books, or more wood this time instead of anything else. Okay, let's go and do that. Let's go and make these into planks. And we'll go and make the planks into bookshelves. Right, there we go. Put those in there and those in there. That should be 8 bookshelves, so we'll need a few more bits of sugarcane just so we can make some more paper. But if we head our way down to here, our lovely enchanting room, well, very much a work in progress. But we will need to go probably about... I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I think it might have been 3 high, so we're going to go with 3 high anyway. Now, the other most important thing, which is why I'm glad I have a spare book on me, is, of course, you know, the enchanting table itself, which is the entire reason we kind of have this. How did you get in here? Okay, so to make one of these, I believe it was 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, and a book, of which we do have. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go and get our 4 obsidian. There is our things, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our 2 diamonds, 1 and 2, and our book, which is just there. Now, let's make our way back down to here, which is, well, it's going to be tricky to get around in this place, because there's a lot of rooms, but let's go and put that in place. That now signifies this as our enchanting room. Right, now let's head back up and go and grab, I believe it is more of the sugarcane, which is, again, like I say earlier, this is why I'm glad I have a sugarcane farm built, and I haven't really harvested it much this series, because, well, I kind of needed to save all of it. Right, let's go and make that into paper, and we'll go and get the extra bit to make into some more, and we'll go and put that along here, and we'll go and put the extra along here too. We'll go and put the leather in place, and that should give us 13 books. Which means that we can get 13 more bookshelves. Right, let's go and make that into the few that we have. We only got 4 from that. Okay, this could be a bit more tricky than I first thought. Right, let's head back down to here, and we'll go and put 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. I believe it's like this. I don't know if you need to have any more up here. Still, how are we doing for this so far? We need to go and get just one tool. Thankfully, we do have a tools chest, and we do have some lapis lazuli, or as you like, depends how you really want to say it. I don't mind, just say it how you wish. Alright, let's go and get 3 of those. This is going to be the first test of our little enchantment area. So, do we have just a normal... We've got a stone axe. We've got a stone axe, just normal stone axe. Let's go and take ourselves all the way down here. And we'll go and put this into here. We'll go and put this. We've got level 30. We have level 30 enchantments. We've got an efficiency 1 stone axe from that, not bad. But we've got level 30 enchantments, so that goes to show that this is definitely worth it. Now, one thing that I do want to do just before I finish off this and say it is complete is add some lighting, because, well, it's a bit dark around the enchantment table, and we don't want that. Now, I could go very fancy with some other ideas that I've got, but I don't know if fire spread's turned on, and if it is, that could burn the entire base to the ground, and I don't feel like rebuilding the entirety of it. So, just to be safe, we are going to go with the good old favourite of glowstone. So, let's go and get 4 of those. There we go. That's 4 glowstone, and now we're just going to go and make our way back down here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there. Now, like I say, the roof is a little bit of a mess, but I'm sure I'll figure something out and have it fixed by the start of next episode. Also, while we're here, I can just go and just plug that. There we go. Speaking of plugs, if you want to join in and have a conversation with me and my subscribers when I'm not uploading or recording anything, I do have a Discord server. Link to that is always in the video descriptions, and if you want to join this server for yourself, there is also a link to that in the video description as well. Now, one last thing I thought of just before I do round out the episode is I need to make one particular chest. And there we go, there's a single chest, and we'll go and make our way back down here. Right, let's go and place that chest here. That is going to be for our enchantment tools and lapis lazuli. Right, with that, that is the room pretty much complete. I mean, it's not exactly fully done because the roof is an absolute mess. But like I say, I'm going to have this roof fixed for the next episode, so don't you worry about that. Just to let you know, future me here, I've got the roof sorted. And yeah, that's all. Okay, back to your video. Enjoy! In the meantime, that is going to be it for this episode, so I'm going to go and just pile up here. There we go, and get a look at this. Honestly, from this angle with the zoom in on Optifine, it doesn't look too bad. But I think if I just do something with the FOV, there we go, that's almost thumbnail worthy. In fact, you know what? I think I might just make that a thumbnail. There we go. Let's go that. Perfect. Right. There we go, screenshot saved. Anyway, like I say, that is where I'm going to finish off the episode. Let me just fix the field of view quickly. There we go. So yeah, that is where I'm going to finish off this episode. So if you like it, leave a like because, hey, let's know that you like it and that you want more stuff like this on the channel. And I know that was a lot of times that I said like in one sentence. If you're new here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and press the notifications bell and set it to all so you never miss an upload. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so hopefully if you don't like this video, there should be a video that you do like very, very soon. That's close. Hello. And also, while you're at it, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment. I love to read your comments, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. Now, until the next one, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye. That roof is a mess.